Today we're taking this Ghostface mask and turning it into a bloody mess. Let's go. Greetings everyone! Hello. My name is Nightshade. This is the Night Shift, a place where we collect all things spooky. However, today we are going to be creating something spooky. So I asked you guys what type of content you want to see on this channel, and the majority of you said that you wanted to see more mask customization, and I aim to please. So with that being said, today is the very first episode of Creepy Customs, a new segment where we take a store-bought mask and turn it into something awesome. Now, not too long ago, a buddy of mine helped me to help somebody else out. Thanks, buddy. And I know that he's a huge fan of Scream, so what we're going to be doing is customizing a mask specifically for him. So if you guys want to follow along, this is what you're going to need. Paper towels, brown paint, a cup of water, a paintbrush, Permablood, this stuff is awesome, and of course a Ghostface mask. Now this is just a standard ultra white that you can pick up off of Amazon, and if you go through Amazon, make sure the seller is Funworld, no one else. Just to be on the safe side, I will link it in the description below if you want to pick one up for yourself. But yes, this is just a standard ultra white mask, nothing that's hard to find or super rare or anything like that. You can get this on Amazon. And the thing about ultra whites is they are ultra white, so we're gonna dirty this guy up and get him super bloody. So I'm gonna get behind the camera and we're gonna start customizing, all right? All right, so here we have our ultra white, but I am going to dirty this up so it is not so white. I kind of want this to look like an older mask, like this Ghostface has been wearing this mask for a long time. And in order to do that, we're gonna be using our brown paint to do a wash over top of this. So we're just gonna pour out a little bit of brown paint. We're gonna take a cup of water and our paper towels, and we're gonna get this wet just a little bit. We're gonna water down this brown paint, and then we're just going to sort of dab the mask with it. We're gonna do this all over the mask until it's nice and dirty looking. All right, so now that that's nice and saturated, we are going to just ever so slightly rub off some of the wet paint and leave behind just traces of light brown just to make it look old, worn, and kind of damaged and gross looking. All right, so now we got them nice and dirty and aged looking. It doesn't look nearly as white, and I really like the way that that turned out. All right, so next we're gonna be adding Permablood. This stuff is awesome. If you haven't used it before, this stuff is amazing. When you use this stuff, the blood will always look wet. No matter how old it gets, it will always look like fresh, wet blood. Seriously, the mask that I just unboxed for Friday's video uses Permablood, and it's just, it's awesome. I love it. So I'm gonna pour a little bit over here onto my little paper plate, and this is where the brush comes in. So we're gonna take a little dab of the Permablood, and we're just gonna go ape shit with it. I'm gonna smear a little bit of this on the top, just as a little underlayer. Be sure to add little spots for splatter. So I'm gonna dab some of this on the top of the head, and we're gonna let gravity do some work and let this pour down. All right, so we're gonna dab some on the brush, and then we are just gonna pull back the bristles and get some splatter going. All right, so I went ahead and propped this up and added Permablood to this forehead area here, and I've got them on a mannequin head so that way this downpour can look more natural rather than me painting it to look like it's pouring down. So yeah, we're gonna let that do its thing for a second. All right, so here we have it. I am satisfied with how bloody this is. I wanted it to be super bloody. Yours doesn't have to be this bloody, but you know, I went a little crazy. We all go a little mad sometimes. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this dry, and then we're gonna take this outside, get some one shots with it, and then I'm gonna do some close-ups, and we will meet back here to end the video, all right? I'll see you there. Whoosh. have it. Just a simple little tutorial on how to make a permanently bloody Ghostface mask. Let me know in the comments what you want to see me do next. But that's just gonna about do it for me. If you like the video, let me know by leaving me a like. Comment down below what you want to see on the channel next. I will do my best to accommodate, and until next time, my name is Nightshade. This has been The Night Shift, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, my friends.